Hi, my name is Jayme Ross Eva, and welcome to my Disney College Program series. And today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of the Disney College Program. One basic thing I learned about the Disney College Program is that it is not for everyone. First things first, if you are not a people person or you don't like socializing with people, you don't like guest interaction, you can't stand the pressure of being yelled at, or you get a very high temper when someone's trying to argue with you, and you have that you're tempted to argue back. If you're that kind of person, then Disney is most likely for you. And also, if you are that kind of person, you probably wouldn't have passed the web-based interview in the first place. So if you are considering applying and you don't really think that you can fit into being a Disney cast member and being in that kind of environment where you have to smile all day, then Disney's not right for you. I remember every time I told people that I was going to be participating in the Disney College Program, no matter what, they always told me that, oh, that's great, Disney's going to be looking good on your resume. And that is one pro of participating in the Disney College Program. No matter what major you're going to be, no matter what career that you're going to pursue, having Disney on your resume is very, very big. And a lot of companies around the world want to match the high guest satisfaction that Disney receives every year constantly. Even though you participated in the Disney College Program, the role that you took part of wasn't related to your major at all. Just say for me example, I am a mechanical engineering major, and I took on the role of store operations host. Apples and oranges. It doesn't match at all. And in one area of your blended learning class, they're going to be talking about transferring those skills that you have in your role, whether you're in store operations, whether you're in photo and you're taking photographs, you are in attractions. They're going to do their best to find transferable skills from your role in the Disney College Program to the career that you want to pursue. And you can't complain about the cast member perks. The cast member perks are very awesome. Some examples of cast member perks: you get to go in for free. I cannot describe on how much I used up my cast member discount, especially during the holiday discount. I have so much Disney merchandise from my time at the Disney College Program because I wanted to use up my 20% in the beginning. And then starting around November, that's when our holiday cast member discount applied, and that was 40% off. So I went crazy on all of the things that I wanted to buy. I took advantage of that 40%. Also, some other cast member perks include sneak peeks on new released items. If you see it on the floor already, you can just grab it and get it. You get behind the scenes of various attractions and events. If you're a regular cast member, not non-Disney College Program, you would have to enter a raffle to get one of those prizes, or you'd have to enter a raffle to take a tour of Walt Disney's apartment. However, for Disney College Program, they offer that for free. With no raffle, you just sign up for the event and just attend the event. It's pretty simple. And I'm pretty sure you've heard in various blogs, forums, videos that there are some veteran cast members that do not like the Disney College Program, and let me explain why. One of the big perks of the Disney College Program is that you get a 3-year seniority date, and that means that even though cast members who have worked there for 2 years, you still get priorities over them. And that's why some veteran cast members do not like the Disney College Program, because CPs are guaranteed a certain amount of hours either for non-peak or peak seasons. And even when there's non-peak season, Disney College Program has guaranteed hours for those participants who are living in housing. One big con is that you might have to sacrifice some holidays. Last fall was the first Thanksgiving I had to miss from my family. There might be times where you're gonna have to sacrifice a holiday, but if you schedule it right and you make sure that your requests are on time, you'll be able to spend time with your family and still enjoy that holiday premium. Keep that in mind when you enter your program. Send in requests quickly and as fast as you can. One awesome thing about the Disney College Program is that there is unlimited networking opportunities. I was able to get a contact from Walt Disney Imagineering from our leadership speakers class, because it was one of the first times in a couple of years where WDI actually came in to speak in our class. So I waited in line after the class to get. I was able to get his information. I talked to him a little bit on what I wanted to do with my career, and he gave me some advice. And now I have his email. So every now and then I'm able to send him an email whenever he's not busy, and he was able to respond to me. So that is just one of the biggest the networking opportunities that I'm talking about. Epcot. And this is not Epcot at Walt Disney World. This is Epcot. Every paycheck comes on Thursdays. I really miss having a paycheck every Thursday. It makes such a difference having a paycheck come in every week, better more than 2 weeks. And it helps budget yourself. It helps you budget a lot more, and I miss every Thursdays. On the other hand, weekly schedules are not consistent. So for example, 1 week you'll be getting a lot of morning shifts, and then the week after that you'll be getting all night shifts, and you might be getting some in-betweens within the week. So one day you'll be working in the morning, the next day you'll be working at night, the next day after that you'll be working in the afternoon. It is not consistent. Okay, if you have, say, your blended learning class on Wednesday mornings, and you tell scheduling not to schedule you for a shift on Wednesday morning or 30 minutes after class ends, they might still do it. And that's one of the suckiest things. Even though they say that they're going to pay attention to your Disney College Program classes, sometimes they don't. And there are times when you're SOL, you're shit out of luck. So you're going to have to make sure that you are aware of your schedule, aware of your weekly schedules with your Disney College Program classes. And I did mention before about requests. Make sure that your requests are in and on time. And just keep in mind that requests are not guaranteed. Even if you have that 3-year seniority date, even if you sent it in 3 months prior to when you wanted to take vacation off, it might not come through. And that could be because a lot of other people decided to take vacation during that time, and they have a 10-year seniority date. So don't take your request for granted. You'll learn it the hard way, trust me. Working at the DCP, I learned one thing. Well, actually, I learned many things, but out of those many things, I learned that when you're working for Disney, you wake up to go back to work. That's just the way it goes, and it's unfortunate that that's how it is, but you just wake up tired and then you don't want to go back to work. There's not a lot of time, especially after working 8 days, standing around, trying to be all energetic your whole 8-hour shift or whatever amount of hours that you have on your shift. It can get very tiring, and doing that on a daily basis can really get to you. It didn't apply to me for school because I already graduated, but if you're looking to still take classes, say if you're even if your school is 10 miles away from Disneyland and you're still planning to take full-time and work part-time at Disney, you're gonna find a limited amount of time to fit in your schedule to study, to do your homework, or even if you have a relationship with somebody, it's really difficult to find amount of time to spend on school and other things other than work. And that could be really difficult at times, and I saw people struggle, and it hurt to see them struggle. But that is the sacrifice that they took, and they knew that they're going to take part of that challenge. So you got to prepare yourself if you're looking to stay in school while you're in the college program, whether it's online or your school is right around the corner. Just keep in mind, it's going to be difficult finding time for school, for personal relationships, family time. That's just what it is. If you're applying for the Anaheim Disneyland Resort Disney College Program, classes are very, very limited. I remember looking at the classes at Walt Disney World. I wanted to take that engineering professional class so bad, but unfortunately, the college program in Anaheim doesn't have as many resources as Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World is huge, so just keep in mind that classes that you thought were in Anaheim were actually in Orlando. So just keep that in mind. Classes are limited. There's also gonna be times when you might forget that you even have class because either you worked late at night or you just forgot that you have class because you're so overwhelmed by work. So just remember, it is a college program. You are still there to take classes, not just to work. I think one of the biggest things why people do not like the Disney College program, or that a lot of people quit probably weeks into the program, is because you do a lot of work for a little amount of pay. A lot of people don't think about budgeting and trying to figure out how much they're going to need for their house, for food, especially if you're not local and you're using Disney College program housing. A lot of your paycheck is going to go to paying for rent for the college program housing. On average, just say your average paycheck comes around $250 a week, $140 is going to go to housing if you're in Anaheim. It's going to be a little different if you're in Orlando. Just remember that. A lot of your paycheck is going to get cut. It's a very limited budget, and that's why people cannot stay with the program, especially if they're living off that pay. Again, thank you all so much for watching my video on the pros and cons of the Disney College program. I know it hurts to see the cons of the Disney College program, and I hope this helps your decision making for whether you want to participate or apply in the Disney College program. In my opinion, it's one of the most incredible experiences I had in my life, and I would recommend it to anyone. If you're a Disney fan or not, it's a remarkable experience. So if you want to have a more in-depth perspective from someone who participated in the Anaheim Disneyland Resort Disney College program Fall Advantage, you can read my blog at toimagineeringandbeyond.blogspot.com. You can read everything from my first days there to the process of applying for a Disney professional internship after the Disney College program. Again, thank you very much for watching my videos. Good luck in applying for the Disney College program. Good luck on your phone interview, web-based interview, whatever it is. And I hope you all have a magical day. Lights out.